Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
As you can see, we've already started here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lopez, gently done. Lopez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Valverde. Tchouaméni. Clearly not happy with that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Almeida. And it's played forward. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Jose Gaya aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tchouaméni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Valverde. Santa Maria cuts it out. And the keeper has it. Comes to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Little doubt, that is a foul. Here's Almeida. Lopez, probing pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's away. Pepelu. He's got away with one there. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. It's Almeida. Oh, it's come loose. Almeida. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior. Here's Vinicius Junior. Santa Maria. Tarrega. Tarrega shifted upfield. Asensio. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Goulet. Endrick looking to add to his goal. Santa Maria defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lopez. Can he latch on to this? And the shot's on. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more there.
Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. That's Duro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Endrick. Almeida has given away a free kick. Oh, that's disappointing. And it's Jimenez. Now it's Endrick. Endrick is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tchouaméni does really well there, strong defending. That looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. Vinicius Junior. Here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Goulet. Oh, that is asking for trouble. No way through, so back it comes. Thierry Correa. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni. Going to be disappointed with that. Jose Gaya played into space. Tchouaméni. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Calmly anticipates. Almeida. Hugo Duro. And that's a good chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Almeida is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Jimenez. Goulet. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Jimenez. Hendrick. Plenty to aim at here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Tarrega. Tarrega, gently done. Hugo Duro. Spread out to the left. Gaia. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Asensio getting this one clear. That's Duro. Oh, the ball's come loose here. They've played it short. Gaia with the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Jimenez. Tchouaméni. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Moved on forwards. Now it's Duro. Hugo Duro. Head out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's run loose here. Santa Maria. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Eder Militao. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Lopez gets across to intercept that. Pepelu. Thierry Correa. Pepelu. Pepelu forwards and with intent. Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. And it's Tchouaméni. Hendrick. Valverde. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Lopez. Lopez providing an outlet on that flank. Proves too strong.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to get free. Arda Güler. There's the shot! Oh, that should have been two.
That reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Well, there's going to be another change here. Great defending, strong and determined. Güler looks to get on the end of this. Santa Maria. Oh, delicate chip through. That's offside. Yes, it is. Jimenez. And here's Vinicius Junior.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Eder Militao. And it's Bellingham. Valverde! He should have put that one away.
Valverde has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Aim forwards. Hendrick.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Lopez. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Almeida. I think we're just about done here. Danjuma's cross. Eder Militao gets it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Güler. Tchouaméni. Valverde. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
But if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
It's Arda Güler. He's cut it out. Moved on forwards.
Stuani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alaba.
Vinicius Junior.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Alexander-Arnold who's short.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ball is over the line.
Well read. The danger is averted. Lamar. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Mbappe. Aim forwards.
Stuani.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Back into the middle. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's played forward. And it's Arda Güler. Mbappe! Vinicius Junior! And he's done it! What do you think now about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Eder Militao. Eder Militao forwards and with intent. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Alaba. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe!
That is a brilliant interception.
Gets good distance on it.
Alaba. Eder Militao. Alaba. Alaba shifted upfield. Valverde does really well to win the ball there.
Hill. And here's Stuani. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They've played it short. Played into the middle. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Ceballos finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Plays it out wide. Arda Güler. Oh, he's played it in low. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Aim forwards. Nice looking ball. Delivered across. Brilliantly cut out. Howson getting this one clear. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Livakovic sends that a long way. Here's Mbappe. Alex Valverde. Vinicius Junior. That'll be a corner. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. Cleared without complication. Good spread. Arda Güler. The most accurate pass. That's a look and place it forward. Valverde. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Howson. Alaba. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Stuani. Tsigankov played into space. Bryan Hill. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Stuani. Hill. Knocks it out wide. Good play on the left-hand side here. Alaba wins the duel this time. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Stuani. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alaba. And that is a little undercooked. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Howson. Alaba. Hill. Stuani. Chooses to go back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's run loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that has been clubbed away. Ceballos. And it's Valverde. Alaba. Stuani. Hill. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ceballos. Valverde. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. Sagankov has it out wide and in space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Who played through for the wide man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And here's Stuani. It's Stuani! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's out for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Ceballos. Valverde.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Eder Militao. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Oh, it's come loose. Brian Hill set up his side's equaliser in their last game. Now it's Lamar. He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. And it's Lamar. Oh, sweet feet. Out to the left it goes. And here's Stuart, and a chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van der Beek forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. Ceballos. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. Alaba. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold is fouled. Very decent attempt. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Van der Beek moved on forwards. Driving on, a real charge here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The final 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. Van der Beek gets it clear. Ceballos. Eder Militao. And it's Arda Güler. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! That's going to go a long way. Played into space out wide. Well, this is short, real chance! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud.
The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Rodrigo, I suspect will be playing pretty much across that whole front line. He has the versatility to do that. Winger, auxiliary striker. He's one of the best around in one-on-ones, and he's such a quick turn of pace. It's very difficult for defenders to keep him contained.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Rodriguez. Oh, well measured. Decent chance! Goal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Andre Silva, out to the right. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. Rodriguez. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. Camavinga finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. And here's Rodrigo. Bellingham. He's in here! And he shoots! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Brahim Diaz, gently done. Moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Rodrigo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played forward. Proves too strong. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That's put paid to a promising move. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe! Aim forwards. Rodriguez looking understandably energised after his goal. Rodrigo, Rudiger, Brahim Diaz. And here's Andre Silva. Ball's played through. Chance to deliver. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lofted upfield. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Andre Silva. In with the challenge. Andre Silva has been caught there, it's a foul. Going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do we pack on the first 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. And here's Rodrigo. And that's a... Can he finish? And it's a
we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Cleared without complication. Now it's Andre Silva. Camavinga. Chouameni. Brahim Diaz. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he latch on to this? Mbappe.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
And here's Bellingham. And it's Andre Silva. Rodriguez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Camavinga, almost an hour gone. Eder Militao. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's played forward. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. Thinks of... Can he finish? Rodriguez is flagged offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Can he deliver? The cross comes in. Tries to get it clear. Diangana, aim forwards. That is a little undercooked.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Belling. Rudiger. Eder Militao. And here's Rodrigo. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Now it's a shooting chance! There's going to be another change here. They've played it short. Rodrigo moved on forwards.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Calmly anticipates. Rodriguez. Now it's Andre Silva.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Diaz. He's got to be in here! And that has been cleared.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He is through here! Long ball by the goalkeeper. Brahim Diaz. And here's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Alexander-Arnold with a real chance here. And he's going direct. That's a half-decent try.
Alexander-Arnold is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's really well manoeuvred. Clipped into space. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. I think we're just about done here. The referee's given a throw. Played back to the goalkeeper. Rudiger. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it. And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
This game, of course, the last of the first round of fixtures. Howson. Mendy. Eder Militao. Ceballos. Camavinga. Endrick. Mendy. Camavinga. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Can he spark a counter here? Murici, delicate ball and it needs to be. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Murici. Tony Lato. That's a throw. Looks to the other side. It's run loose here. Drives it in. Eder Militao clears it away. Clearly not happy with that. Big chance! Chance to play it in. Camavinga. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mendy. No goals as yet. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Ceballos. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is out of play. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, smashing header! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Camavinga. Endrick finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Throw in. Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! He's cut it out. Over to the left. He is through here! Eder Militao can get it clear. Clipped into space. That's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga shifted upfield. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. That has been cut short. Costa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Camavinga gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That has been knocked clear.
Costa stood his ground strongly. He's in plenty of space here. It'll be a throw-in. He has a look up. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Endrick. Mbappe. It's been slipped through. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Hendrick, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Aim forwards. Tony Lato. Great run on the overlap here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Mendy. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Morishi. Too much distance on that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An engrossing half, but whistle's gone, that's a foul. Howson, gently done. Camavinga. Now it's Dani Ceballos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out to the right. He's well positioned. Morici! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's neat. He has found the way through. What a throw in. Costa. Good take, and is he in? And it's Costa. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Omar Mascarell. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Tchouaméni does really well there, strong defending. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Howson. Ceballos. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Camavinga. Ceballos. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Ceballos. And the shot's on. Real chance! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Eder Militao. And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He is onto it in a flash. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Mendy. And it's played forward. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold forwards and with intent. Chance! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Changes then in quick succession. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Eder Militao.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Moved on forwards. No way through there. Alexander-Arnold. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, there's a probing ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Howson.
Out to the left it goes. So not long left in this. And there's the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alexander-Arnold. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Ball's gone out of play. Camavinga. The final 5 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Joseph. And here's the chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Eder Militao. Joseph.
Militao, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mbappe. Two minutes to be added on.
Costa.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Joseph.
Mbappe.
Endrick does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most important... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway into the second half of the season. Aim forwards. Joan Jordan. And it's played... Oh, smashing header!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Bellingham. That's a clever-looking ball. It's come to nothing. Agume. Fabio Cardozo. Fabio Cardozo, gently down. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Chouameni. Camavinga is always the target, always in the right place, as all the statistics will show you. That was very necessary. Now who's going to be first to this? Over to the left. Fabio Cardozo gets it away. Chouameni. Played out wide. Rudiger. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of test.
Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Joan Jordan, here's a shot! Oh, that was no routine save!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Valverde finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. So it is still 0-0. Mbappe! Now that's a fine challenge. Tries a shot! Valverde. And it's Chouameni. Camavinga. Shot a goal! Can he stop it going out? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Joan Jordan. Driving forward. Fabio Cardozo makes the interception. Agume. Camavinga. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Defending of the desperate variety. Nice physical challenge. Gets good distance on it. Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni, forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. It's a goal kick. That is good strength. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. Proves too strong. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to get it clear. They've played it short. Ball driven towards the far post. Valverde moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Alexander-Arnold. That's really well manoeuvred. Jordan fired in the opener from across last time round. Aim forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That is lovely. Can he latch on to this? Or it's just a little long. Chouameni, Camavinga, and here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde, and he'll shoot here! Chance here to counter. Thinks one through, chips it through. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's tidy. It's run loose here. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's found the way through. Looks across and plays it in. Rudiger gets it away. Juan
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Camavinga, Tchouaméni,
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Joan Jordan, Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Agume moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. And it's hoisted clear. And reclaimed. Goes for a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
No way through there. Well, they could break here. Now then, the ball's come loose. That has been cut short. Asensio. Mbappe, played out to the right. Bellingham. Danger averted for now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. It's gone out for a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Camavinga. Camavinga. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga. It's a throw. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's played forward. And claimed it back swiftly. Agume. That's really well manoeuvred. Great chance! Camavinga. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. Camavinga. Wins the duel this time. Half an hour gone in the second half. Can he get onto this? Does really well to win the ball there. Either side really getting hold of the ball.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Now it's Mbappe. Played into space. Played through for the wide man.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick on this.
And that has been cleared. Over the line. Juan Jordan succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's dealt with that well.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking to break at pace. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Asensio tries to clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's Valverde. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. And it's Camavinga. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he finish? Could be danger here. Great defending, strong and determined. Shooting chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is that. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows what the story
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So it's down to business here.
Oh, well measured.
He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Tchouaméni clears it away.
And it's hoisted clear. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Howson getting this one clear.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Bochum-Baral. And that's it. Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's been won straight back. Valverde.
Howson.
Eder Militao.
Tchouaméni. Howson. Camavinga.
Valverde. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kiko Femenia. Diego Rico. Mbappe.
Goulet. That's an imaginative pass.
Mbappe.
He has found a way through.
Can he finish? Yes, it's there! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And it's Camavinga.
Back into the middle. Gets good distance on it.
Clearly not happy with that.
Driven forward. Howson gets over and intercepts.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Kiko Femenia. Nice physical challenge. And he has been fouled there. challenge, but fair enough. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers. The most accurate pass. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And he's managed to gift it back. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a right press.
Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Juanmi is flagged offside. And here's Juanmi. Caresses it, and the finish! And he's following up! There's it all! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So there's going to be another change here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Mbappe! A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni, gently done. Keeper's got good distance on that. Goulet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Borja Mayoral. That has found him in acres of space. Gets the shot away! Camavinga can get it clear. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Juanmi at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent, and that could set him on his way. Mbappe, brilliantly cut out. Moved on forwards, he's onto it in a flash. Mario Martin, aim forwards, Harrison gets across to intercept that. Valverde. Ooh, delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. Out for a throw. Vinicius Junior opts to foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe, he is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Juanmi. Diego Rico chooses to go cross-field. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Lunin, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looks it. Players' body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And the first 45 minutes are... Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Kiko Femenia, Camavinga does well to get it back. And it's played forward.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Harrison cuts it out. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. Well, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Here's Juanmi. Juanmi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Diego Rico with the short one. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
They're not going to make any further progress now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lofted upfield. He's in, surely! Chance! It's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. And now he has two. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Thinks one through. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Alexander-Arnold, gently done. Diego Rico. Played towards the front line. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, real chance to break. Chouameni, Moulin looking to run onto it. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Juanmi. Juanmi, aim forwards. Valverde. Moulin. And here's Mbappe. It's Arda Güler. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a good ball. Juanmi. Now it's Camavinga, and he's managed to get free.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's got space in the area. Here it is, crossed it, and the shot! And that would have been game, set, and match.
Mayoral really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Moved on forwards.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Juan Mi. Now it's Borja Mayoral.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Clipped into space. Now it's Goulart. He's got away. Arda Goulart has a shot. Oh, it's in! Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and beat you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
For a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Borja Mayoral. Alaba. We are into overtime. He's found a way through. And that's a good ball. Martin have it back and can go again. Looking here to chip it through. It is a corner. Tromeni. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Mario Martin. Martin, gently done. Thinks about the... Juan Mi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Juan Mi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Asensio. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this? Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Alaba. Alaba shifted upfield. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Out to the right. Does really well to win the ball there. Borja Mayoral. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. Plays it through. There will be a throw-in. Asensio. Brahim Diaz. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ambitious ball here. What a throw in. And it's Alaba. Vinicius Junior. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw-in. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's a fabulous ball. And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Mario Martin. Martin forwards and with intent. Good play on the left-hand side here. Brahim Diaz. Tchouaméni. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. Bellingham! That is brilliant! Late in the day, this could well be it! Bellingham did well there. He was on to it in a trice.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Out towards the flank. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bellingham. I think we're just about done here. Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Turns and goes back. Brahim Diaz!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice defending, physical and effective. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham shapes to shoot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Been taken short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference.